So the state of Eden is grace. And as long as you stay within the space of grace, you stay within Eden. Eden was pure grace. It was grace. It was the grace that was keeping the other polarities from entering the space. It was the grace that was keeping the other polarities from entering the space. The strongest person in the garden weren't the people that was just in there. It was not the Adam and the Eve portion. The strongest person in the garden was the person that was securing the garden, was the entity, the spirit that was securing the garden, that procured the garden, that understood polarity, but still was able to create a realm and a domain in which it was only going to encounter one side of the polarity. Because as we see, even within the space that was a domicile of one polarity of grace, you've seen that even there was the inkling of the other polarity was there. And the one restriction that was put on, that restriction was there because that restriction represented the fact that there is polarity. The tree represented polarity. Without the tree, you would have never been able to create the garden and the domicile. Without having the ability, to understand the world, you were not going to be able to create that garden. Because it couldn't be real. It couldn't be real. Because reality itself has polarity. So the job wasn't to make sure that there was no polarity existed. It was to create so much grace, put you in so much grace that you had no desires to experience anything else. You didn't know anything else. But that's also the danger of the fool, to keep you foolish. But the danger of the fool is the fool will wander and explore everywhere. The fool will explore. And through the exploration, the fool's going to find things the fool didn't even know was looking for. And that's the danger of the fool. So the best outcome isn't to keep everyone foolish, isn't to stay foolish. Because you're bound to encounter darkness. You're bound to find the ledge. You're bound to fall off the ledge from time to time. Simply because you're exploring everything. And in the exploration of everything means the exploration of the counter polarities. And when you're a fool and you experience counter polarities, you may not even know what to do to get back into alignment. You may know not what to do to get back into alignment. That's why the fool is dangerous. For that one reason. But that's why being a fool is dangerous. For that one reason. Because once you leave the garden, do you know how to get back in? Can you take the garden everywhere you go? Can you be in a land full of snakes without getting bite or bit? Can you know all and still choose good? Can you take those hits and come back and renew yourself? Can you restore the fallen kingdom? The master, the hermit, the wise one, the sage was able to do that. I was able to do that. That's mastery. That's mastery. I was able to rewrite my program, to delete a program and rewrite it properly. By the grace, I was able to do it. I needed grace to do it. I needed grace to do it. You understand? I needed grace to do it. Stay in a place of grace. Grace and gratitude. They both got the gra. Grace, gratitude, grail. All start with gra. Great kind of the GR. Stay into that place. Be grateful. Be thankful. So you can put your grace in the world. I'm thankful for everything I'm able to get. Everything I'm able to accomplish. Everywhere I am. I'm just grateful that I'm still in the game. I'm grateful that I'm still a candidate to be the king. I'm grateful about that. So that ends these memos.